Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today for Simple Sunday, where we come on every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. My name is Anissa and I'm with Stampin' with Anissa. So today I decided I'd do a kit. Stampin' Up is having a sale on the kits at 30% off. Kits are wonderful to have handy when you want to do a project, and it contains everything. I mean, really, all you really need are like scissors or maybe some glue if you prefer to use glue. But yeah, so those are some things that you can, if you have it handy, you can use that. You go on vacation, or maybe you're just hanging out with some friends. It's great to pull this out and be able to do this, to do these kits. So Stampin' Up has several of them, and yeah, they're on sale until the end of this month. And so I decided I'd show you one of the kits, and I've actually created alternate projects. So they give you instructions on how to do it, but I decided to do something a little different, just in case, like you decide, oh, I want to do, I want to kick it up a notch and do something a little different. Yeah, I'll just show you a few. They're simple too, so it's nothing complicated. Um, Probably the only thing complicated about the things that I've created is that you gotta cut. And some people like cutting, some people don't like cutting. For some people, it's like meditative, I think, to cut. So, anyways, I also want to point out it's bonus day. So if you purchased um, items last month on Stampin' Up, you purchased for every $50 that you purchased, you got a $5 bonus and or coupon. And so this is the time to redeem it. And you have until the end of this month to redeem it. And FYI, we are going to have a new mini catalog coming out starting in September. So if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order now, and you can actually use those bonus coupons for the items that you for your pre-order if you wanted. So if you're thinking about wanting to take advantage of that because you like what we have, you want to see, you're curious what it's in the mini catalog. Um, Reach out to me. You can easily become a demonstrator. You don't necessarily have to do anything like what I'm doing. You could just be a hobbyist. That's how I started, right? And you can go ahead and um, take a peek and see if you like it and get some of the items there to start on projects, because that mini catalog is actually focusing more on the holidays, Thanksgiving, right? Halloween. And this is a great time to start, right? I know a bunch of places where school is about to start, and once school starts, it's just mayhem, crazy mayhem, right? I mean, drop people off here, go there, all this stuff. And did you have to take your lunch and whatever? But you know, so the sooner you can get an idea of what you want to do for the holidays, because I don't know about you, this you can go ahead and create your cards. Those are always such a fun thing to do. You can even have your family be part of creating those holiday cards with you, right? So those are always fun. But anyways, um, let me get to it because I don't want to keep you on too long. So let's get to making that kit. Okay, so I'm going to switch it down here and I'm going to show you what it is we're going to make. Okay, so here is the kit that I was talking about. And yeah, I like it a lot. I I like this kit a lot, and I decided I wanted to do it. I really love um, the designs on here. And what's the great thing about the kits at Stampin' Up is that they give you the instructions, right? So here are the instructions for each type of card that they have, right? I love it. And if you still need more help, right, they have QR codes that'll help you with creating, so that they could walk you through it, take you to that video, right? And then they also have, um, you know, they also have sites here that'll show you, like, I guess, other ways of making it, the alternates, like what I'm doing, right? This right here is everything that comes in the box, and they come in a pack like this. Okay, so they come in a box like this, super cute, right? And in this box is all of the items that I show right here, right? So let's start. So I showed you some of the, here is what they made. Okay, here's this one. There's 3 different kinds of cards, and I didn't make those. I made these. So you say you don't want to do what they did. This is what I made. So I made that. These are very simple. I mean, a lot of times Stampin' Up! Products, paper, I mean, that's all you need a lot of times to create, right? So anyways, here's what I made. And, you could do that with their paper. It's awesome. So let me go ahead and show you how to create each one. And like I said, these are super simple, a lot of gluing, right? So let's see here. And they give you a bunch of stamps. I have stamps of, this is photopolymer stamps, right? And anyways, here it is. We're going to be using 3 of these. So I'm going to put it here off to the side. And they also give you, see, I'm telling you, they give you everything. They give you dimensionals too. Okie dokie. So let's go with making this one right here. So what I did was I took the 8.5 by 11 Calypso coral, right? I cut that in half at 5.5. Yep, I cut it at 5.5, and now I'm going to score it at 4.25. Okay, perfect. And so I'm going to keep this here on the side. And to make it so that it stays down, I'm going to burnish it here. Great. See, notice how it stays down. Okay, so now I'm going to take, so they come, hold on a second. So here is the actual card, right? This is what it comes in. And what I did is I cut out that middle section. See, I cut it out. So I ended up with this right here. This is what I ended up with, okay? And I'm going to take one of the, it seems so fragile, but this is one of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to cut it. So this right here is 1.5 inches, and I need 1/2 inch because this is 1/2 inch right here. So I'm just going down 1/2 inch, and there you go. And it's gonna make it 1 inch, and so it's equal now, right? You can use this for something else, right? If you wanted to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this off here on the side. And now I'm going to take, so this is granite gray. Now, here's one of the cards. Here's another one of the cards that we have, right? This is the other one. Okay. I'm going to cut this. Put this over. I'm going to cut it right here. We're going to use this one for later for another project, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it like so. I'm going to save this, okay? And now I'm going to take this granite gray cardstock, and I am going to cut it down to 4 and 5.25. So there's 4 and 5 1/4. Great. Okay. Put this off to the side. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it dead center. And I'm going to use glue for this one. Okay. So go like that, like that. Flip this over. And I'm going to go ahead and put that close to the middle. I think I did it. Okay, great. And now I'm going to take what I cut here and I'm going to go ahead and stick it, oops, like so. But I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. And here are the dimensionals that came with the kit. It's so great. You know, you don't have to worry. You know what, they comes with these dimensionals, but they also came with, and I really liked it, and I should have done it because that's what I did actually with this one right here, is that I should have used this one. They came with, I love these foam, I can't even talk, these foam strips. Okay. Anyways, I like to keep like something in the middle to support it, right? But since I already have the dimensionals, this is what we're going to use. I'm going to take off the little tabs or the little protectant things if it's going to work. I see some people take off these little white tabs by using a tool and then just flick it off. And I don't know. I've tried it and I flick off like a bunch of stuff. So it doesn't work for me. Anyways, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down like so. And voila. There you go. And then right here, I'm going to use one of the blue little oopsies. Blue little, like, they're die little cuts. So I cut everything already here in advance and I put them in my little bowl here. And so I'm going to use glue for this also. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually, whoops, I'm jumping ahead here. I'm going to cut it straight across right here. So, yep, there you go. Put some glue here. Whoopsies. And I'm going to use my tweezers. Okay, and I'm going to put this down like so. There we go. And now I'm going to take this right here. And I'm going to use this sentiment, wishing you a magical birthday. And I used Night of Navy. I really love their Night of Navy. You know, I never used to really, like it, this color. Navy blue, whatever you want to call it, right? We call it Night of Navy. But I'm really liking it as I've gotten older. I don't know, it just looks classy to me. Okay, now we're going to put that on dimensionals, but you know what, I sort of touched it when it wasn't dry yet, so I'm going to just put it right here. And I'm going to put another one right here. Like so. Remove the little thingy-my-bobbers. And now I'm going to use my tweezers here to put them on. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this onto my Calypso Coral cardstock and flip it over. Okay. And there we go. Sorry about that. And so there you got it. Wasn't that fast? That was like super fast, right? Okay, so that's number one. Now let's look at number two. So remember, I cut out this to get the gray granite, right? And so here is the card that I created. This is super simple. Like I said, it's not hard. I used white basic white cardstock. Okay, so I'm gonna take this cardstock right here. I'm gonna cut it at. Let's move this out of the way. Ugh. Right here, and I'm gonna move this at. Oops, put this off to the side. Cut this at 4 1/4. Okay. And then I'm going to score it, flip it around at 5 1/2. Okay. And now I'm going to take my palm folder and I'm going to varnish that to give it a nice crisp. I'm not even going to trim it. I'm just going to glue it right on to the cardstock. See, we're not wasting one thing here. I don't glue pretty. I don't. I think some people do, but not me. Okay. I'm just going to go. I did this to align it and make it so that it all matches. And now these are already cut little dies here, so let me get that. I know I have some. Oh, yep, here they are. Okay, so see, they come like this. You just take one of these, and I'm going to take one of these, and what I did was I'm going to stamp on first. Now, that's the one thing about this stamp, the thank you, and I think maybe because I need my cushion, so this little cushion here, this really helps with photopolymer stamps. Let's see what it looks like. I use gray granite for this one, okay, and I tried to use the little spot one, and it just, I don't think there's enough. This comes with it. I don't think there's enough ink on that, which is making it look all spotty. So I'm going to use my regular ink pad. Okay. And I'm going to use this little die cut thing. And I'm going to put it down here, and hopefully it looks a lot better than what I've been doing. No, well, it's a little bit better, right? Okay. So I did that. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue this little piece. Okay. Not too much. I'm going to glue a little bit of it. And stick it right around here. Now, it's what about liquid glue that I like is that you can move it around if it doesn't work, right? So I can move that around. Looks a lot better. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back side. Okay. And I'm going to, don't waste it, use the edges. Don't waste them. I don't. I use it until I have nothing left. So we're going to go ahead and take off the little white protectors. Okay. And let me go ahead and stick this on. I swear, Stampin' Up! Paper can be its own. There we go. That's 2. Look, that was really fast, wasn't it? Okay, so there's 2. The next one, I'm serious. This is super simple. So this one right here, Really, really simple. Okay. So what I did, what I'm going to do is, so see, we're going to use this. I cut this out ahead of time. Okay, we're going to use this for another card and end up with this. But I'm going to use this side. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it like so. Okay. And now I'm going to cut, I'm going to leave it the way it is. I'm not going to like make it any different. And I'm going to, you know, I'm not going to score. I'm just going to fold it in half. Sometimes it's just easier this way. I'm going to take a bone folder to make it a nice clean fold. See, that's easy, right? Okay. And I'm going to place this right here. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm just going to put it on here. Okay. And then, oops, stick this down like so. And I did it like this just so that it's in alignment, right? It's not crooked on the paper. Okay. Now, this is pretty on its own, this little die cut. Isn't this so pretty? All I did was I'm taking little foam strips that come with it, and I'm going to go ahead and put these on the side. Oh, I was like, how come it's not sticking? Because part of the backing, which protects the stickiness, ripped off of the packaging. Okay, so there's that, and I have a couple little tiny pieces, so we're going to put that here. And we're going to take another one. And put this here, along with a little micro one like that. And we're going to take this part, the protective covering on the foam strips here. And we're going to flip this around like so. Make sure you get it to have a border. Okay. And then, really, this is super simple. I'm going to take another one of these die cut things, and we're going to add the same. Now, you know what? You don't have to use these stamps. If you want to do something different, you can, you know. If you've got other stamps that you want to use, as long as it fits in this, or even like create another, you know what the heck, I'm going to use that in navy. I like this color anyway. You know, you don't have to use the stamps. You could interchange these things. There we go. And I didn't put them on dimensionals because it's already lifted. So all I did was I just put glue here. I love liquid glue. It's just so forgiving. And if it doesn't stick the right way, the right time, you have enough time here to move it around. So I'm going to go and set it down like so. Use my tweezers to help me out. There you go. So this is number 3. See, these are super simple. Okay, this is the last one. So this is so pretty. I've already cut it out. Like I said, I took this and I cut this out, which left me with this side for my other card, right? But I didn't need to cut this one out. I'm going to use one of this beautiful die cut right here. right? It's for another card, but I'm going to use Knight of Navy. I've already cut it at 4 1/4. See, you cut it in half. And I am going to, actually, I don't need this, fold this in half, right? And I'm going to use my bone folder to give me a really nice fold. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm going to take this die and I'm just going to glue it on. So I'm going to turn it over and put the glue, not a lot, not so heavy. I can get heavy-handed with this stuff, but just a nice, you know, thin strip of glue. Okay. And like I said, I don't do it pretty. Okay, now I just try to make sure you're going to end up here with a nice border, a blue border, or navy, Knight of Navy border. I'm going to take the little image that I cut and I'm going to put dimensionals on this. And like I said, I take the edges and I use them. I know it's not pretty how I do this, but no one's gonna look at the back side of this, right? I hope not. It's hidden. It's hidden. Okay. Go like this. What the heck, right? Take this off. Take that off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Like so. Now I'm going to take the sentiment right there. So I'm going to take one of these and I'm missing, oh there it is. Almost couldn't find this one here. And we're going to put just because on it with using the Knight of Navy. And I'm going to tap, 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 right? And I'm going to take it and I never used to use my little cushion thing, and then I started using it, and I love, the images come much better, or they're much better on the when you stamp them. So, okay, I'm going to cut this off right here, this little point, because I want it to, hopefully, I'm eyeballing it, but sometimes, okay, there we go. I'm just going to glue it on here at the bottom. Take my tweezers, because I'm going to line it up right around. And like I told you, so forgiving when it's in liquid, right? And then I'm going to put this over here with some dimensionals. So I'm going to take this, 1. I always do 3, just because you need support in the middle. When it's, you could do 2, but I don't know. I just always feel like you need something in the middle. So look how easy that is. I stick it here at the end. And whoops. And we are done. Oops, there we go. So that was really quick. We did that in a half an hour. And we created all these cards. Although I did do a little bit of work if I ahead of time, right? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little alternate projects here using the colorful kaleidoscope. The Colorful Kaleidoscope Kit. So Stampin' Up! is having them on sale for 30% off. So there's so much to choose from, and they also have Christmas tags there. So if you want to start making your tags, that's great. Also, Thanksgiving's coming around the corner. You can get those little you can get those kits and have them for the kids when they come over for Thanksgiving or even Christmas. So you could start making some stuff and do it as a family project. It's fun, okay? Here you go. Here's all three using the kaleidoscope. All four, sorry. Aren't they beautiful? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed tonight's project and I will see you next Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye.